the Four Horsewomen.
After the Fatal 4-Way, we were definitely on everybody's radar.
The Divas Revolution rolling on. These ladies raised the bar.
I had other superstars noticing how I handled myself in the ring. You'd hear rumors like, now we got everyone's attention.
At around the same time, the Give Divas a Chance hashtag really took off.
There was a match on Raw, Paige and Emma versus the Bella Twins, and it only lasted around 30 seconds.
Everyone's been talking about the hashtag Give Divas a Chance.
The WWE Universe, who had been watching not just WWE's women's division in action, but now also people like us in NXT. They knew that we were capable of more.
It is my honor to introduce to you tonight's first main event for the NXT Women's Championship.
This kind of match is why our women are co-main eventing tonight.
Bayley and I were scheduled to compete for the NXT Women's Championship. And we were willing to do whatever it took to beat each other, no matter how long it lasted, no matter how intense it got. And I wasn't gonna let an opportunity like that slip away.
All eyes were on us. The world asked WWE to give us a chance, and now we got it. And I wasn't gonna waste it. I had to win.
But you gotta say, one of the best matches in NXT history.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The boss, Sasha Banks, versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley. Bayley changing position. There's Sasha Banks now with the chin lock.
Very well applied rear chin lock. Solid offense from Sasha.
Here we go with Bayley. Bayley making a move. There's the boss.
Boss maintaining an advantage.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad. No hugs from Bayley here. Momentum has clearly swung her way.
Russian leg sweep. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them.
Sasha Banks pulls off the counter. Setting up. There it is, Shining Wizard.
Gosh.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Russian leg sweep. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Sasha doesn't believe that Bayley can get the job done tonight. Part of that reasoning is that Bayley has beaten Sasha twice for a #1 contender spot, but lost both of her title matches against then-champion Charlotte, at which point Sasha then targeted Bayley for wasting an opportunity.
And that's the issue Bayley is trying to fight here. Being so close to the finish line, but never being able to cross it.
Scoop slam.
Oh, look out! Oh, the corkscrew elbow drop!
Wow, she turned that one around.
Boom, a forearm smack!
And Bayley evades that one.
Scoop slam! Sasha finding herself in trouble here. Her championship is in jeopardy.
If you think there's a snowball's chance that she's going to lose the title in the biggest night ever in NXT, you are out of your mind.
I think there's more than a snowball's chance. There's a huge possibility that Bayley realizes her dream.
To Byron's point before, Bayley winning can be very inspirational. But the truth is, sometimes you don't cross the finish line. You just end up living as runner-up.
That's a very defeatist attitude, Graves. Sometimes coming in second only makes you want it more. It can give you the knowledge you need to get over that hump to reach your goal.
You say defeatist, I say realist. Look, Bayley has the biggest opportunity of her life in front of her. She's going to have to fight until she can't fight anymore. I'll give her all the credit in the world. She is tough. She's just not tough enough to beat the boss.
Oh, the corkscrew elbow drop. Elbow smash. Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
The hunger has her in her sights.
Corner post baseball slide.
We could have a new champion. Oh, man, Sasha Banks is in trouble now. Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Sasha Banks has owned the NXT Women's title for 192 days. Captured it in a fatal four-way back in February 11th at TakeOver Rival. And, of course, Sasha's a big part of the women's revolution in WWE. She has a huge matchup tomorrow at SummerSlam, but the title is on the line tonight.
Sasha truly believes she is the baddest woman around.
Sasha told me earlier today she's not going anywhere. Team bad or not, women's revolution or not, it's all about the NXT Women's Championship. That title.
And this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner.
Bayley's certainly bringing the best that she's got, but it's just not enough to take down the boss.
The boss is so confident in her element right now, and Bayley's taking the brunt of it.
Whoa.
Bayley starting to fire up. Bayley showing some life. And now it's Banks face first off the turnbuckle.
Where the hell is this even coming from?
Bayley, an incredible resilience being shown here.
Bayley's got Banks hung up in the tree of woe.
This could be Bayley's moment.
Look out, boss.
Oh, Bayley with an elbow.
Momentum switching in this match.
Banks is down.
This has got to be it.
Cover for Bayley and a kick out.
Oh, I had a heart attack there.
Byron, where do you think this unrelenting hatred Sasha Banks has for Bayley comes from?
I honestly believe that Sasha Banks sees a bit of herself in Bayley. Because when Sasha first came here, she was that girl, that innocent girl who wanted to do the right thing. Was happy with a handshake and a pat on the back.
Okay. I'm going to cut you off here because you're delusional. There is no way that Sasha Banks sees any of Bayley in herself. Sasha was born to be the boss, born to be the best. She is revolutionizing the game and doesn't have time for people like Bayley. She's evolved. She's grown up, while Bayley has arrested development. Bayley's still a 15-year-old girl at heart.
Oh, I think Sasha couldn't find success the way she initially had hoped to, the way Bayley is doing it now. And she holds some bitterness in her heart because of it. Ouch.
Oh, Meteora!
Bayley on the offensive.
Clothesline!
We are seeing a next-level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that. Oh, hug life, baby!
Middle rub, corkscrew elbow. Nicely done.
Snapmare.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Ooh, and Bayley comes down with a knee across the face.
Bayley's got her hooked. Attacking the core now. Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Bayley looking impressive. She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
The hunger has her in her sights.
Boom! Baseball slide right through the corner.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
You know, I think Byron brought up a good theory, Graves. Sasha's an evolution of that girl who's just happy to be here. She didn't just wake up being the boss. She had to evolve into that. And now tonight's the night for Bayley to become more. And not just because she's a girl who's satisfied of getting the opportunity. We've seen a more intense side of Bayley lately, and that's part of the maturation process, don't you think?
Don't even try, Renee. You're just trying to project. The boss has nothing in common with Bayley. She pities Bayley.
Sasha feels bad for her. She's annoyed with her. She wants her out of the picture altogether.
Remember, Bayley had to go through Charlotte and Becky Lynch to become the #1 contender.
Sasha Banks telling Bayley, you're just not good enough. That Becky Lynch and Charlotte were threats. You are not a threat.
Hey, that's just more fuel for Bayley's fire. There's only so many times you can take being mislabeled and misjudged and not being taken seriously. Believe me, Bayley's had enough.
I agree. I mean, come on. You defeat women of Charlotte and Becky's caliber and still don't receive the respect of the champion? It should dig at Bayley. I completely understand.
2. Gets deep and gets the shoulder up.
She just will not go away.
Guys, have you noticed Bayley's wrist gear?
Yeah, I actually saw it earlier today. Bayley wanted to make sure that we pointed it out for her. It's a tribute to Dusty Rhodes. Obviously a man who's a big part of NXT, a huge inspiration to every competitor here in NXT. A fitting tribute to the Dream.
Yeah, Dusty had an influence on the boss's career, too. Dusty helped Sasha realize she was the boss and that she didn't need anybody else.
Look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a match. Bayley went for the elbow. Sasha hung on.
Once again to the injured hand. Brilliant strategy by Banks.
Just a clear bullseye for the champ to capitalize on.
Well, this is the beginning of the end for the huggable one. Look at this ruthlessness from Banks.
Yeah, but that's why Sasha Banks is known as the boss. Taking over here.
Now, poor Bayley, this is such a bad situation for her right now. Sasha just focusing on that injured hand.
Terrible situation.
There is no feasible way for Bayley to win a fight with one hand against Sasha Banks.
I wouldn't discount Bayley just yet, Grace. I mean, yeah, she's in a bit of trouble right now. She's still got fight in her.
Your eyes working okay, Renee. Now is the time to start discounting Bayley. She's done.
Oh, no! This is bad news for Bayley.
Banks just taking her time.
Sasha Banks now just... Oh, God!
Yeah, I don't know how Bayley's going to come back from this one. I mean, her hand's done. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your body.
Bayley in serious trouble. And now, what is Banks doing?
Unfortunately, the feel-good story will not have a happy ending.
Oh, my God, she may have a broken hand. A relentless assault by Banks.
I have never seen the champ this aggressive, this ruthless.
Bayley is in trouble. Bayley is hurt.
The official's thinking about stopping this one with good reason.
I don't know how Bayley can come back right now. I mean, you can't gain any momentum after that. Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
That polka-dotted wrist gear we mentioned isn't only a tribute. Remember, Bayley had a hand injury that put her on the shelf for 2 months. Is it something she still worries about?
Yeah, I think Bayley is more dialed in and focused than we've ever seen her. I think her adrenaline overrides any worries that she might have.
You know, Ray, Bayley is out here with a lot to prove. Her family is in attendance and behind her, but we've seen Bayley fail in this situation before.
Yeah, her mom's watched her lose these championship matches before. And listen, Bayley has said countless times she's just tired tired of letting people down, tired of letting herself down, tired of letting these opportunities slip through her fingers.
Hey, tonight is different, though. Bayley feels it. The NXT Universe feels it. And soon, Sasha Banks is going to feel it, too.
The Boss is going to make it hard on Bayley. Sasha's got the goal of breaking Bayley's heart again.
Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Nice monkey flip.
And Corey, she's really targeting the Toro here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm is
Isn't enough here.
Nope. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, boy. And yet another attack on the torso.
The referee might need to make a tough decision here, Michael.
Bayley.
Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly. Sasha Banks sinking down her weight.
Back.
Banks rolls through, shoulders down. Oh! Trying to hang on.
Great counter by Banks.
Oh! Face first. Sasha.
Oh, this is it. This has got to be it. Can Bayley hang in there?
Banks statement.
This is where the fairy tale ends.
Is Bayley going to tap?
Sasha Banks trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of Bayley.
Sasha
Look
Banks
at
has
this.
none of it.
A ruthless boss just stomping on the injured hand. Thanks for coming, Bayley.
How the hell is Bayley still in this match?
Banks counters back to the center of the ring, but no!
Reversal! What a reversal! What a counter!
Bayley with the Banks statement.
Locked in.
Can you imagine beating Sasha with her own finishing move, her own submission move?
Would humiliate the boss. Sasha luckily makes it to the rope, forcing the break. The damage has been done.
Oh, what's Bayley got to do now? What's the next move?
There it is!
But he pulls off. Right now, it's all about the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, right now, Bayley has to silence that voice of self-doubt, that voice that calls into question your confidence. And Bayley has to truly believe that she is good enough to ascend to the next level.
The boss is definitely trying to keep...
Bayley's got it hooked.
Belly to belly!
The title might change hands.
Will the second time procure results?
I have to say, Corey, there is no sense of... Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go!
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley.
Bayley in full control here.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Got the front face lock applied.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Byron, looking at Sasha Banks and Bayley, do you think that Sasha is still underestimating Bayley?
I think she is.
In a cradle.
Real close, too close for comfort. Wow, and Sasha has seen better days, but she's still alive. And that's all that matters right now.
Double axe handle.
Now momentum is in the corner of Bayley. She's taken command of the situation.
And here's Bayley.
Bayley's got to be looking for something big here.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
Anything she wants, she's in complete control. Oh my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it.
Whoa!
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sit down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
It's about to end. Bayley to Bayley. The champ's eyes look glazed over. Yet another.
Bayley's done it. Bayley's done it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT Women's Champion.
The dream of an 11-year-old girl from San Jose, California, who's now established herself as the new boss of NXT, your new champion.
We found out what lengths Bayley was willing to go through to achieve her dream, to dethrone the boss, to become NXT Women's Champion. Credit where it's due, guys. She's not my favorite, but she withstood everything the boss had, and then some, to become the NXT Women's Champion.
Sometimes you accept the criticism. You accept those who say you're not good enough, but then you answer those criticisms by proving those critics wrong and by becoming a champion.